Hello everybody, today we're going to solve a trigonometric equation. We have sine squared theta equal to 2 cosine theta plus 2. Theta would have to be between 0 and 2 pi. Now to solve this trigonometric equation, we need to have either both sine theta or both cosine theta. Here we have sine theta and cosine theta. So we need to make some changes. We need to change this. Now if you recall, we have sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals to 1. Now, if we subtract cosine squared theta on both sides, we're going to end up with sine squared theta equal to 1 minus cosine squared theta. So this becomes 1 minus cosine squared theta equals to 2 cosine theta plus 2. So now we have equation only in cosine theta, and that's what we wanted. So we have now a quadratic equation in cosine. So we need to simplify this. We need to take everything on one side. So let's subtract 1 first. So we have here, we subtracted 1 on both sides. We have negative cosine squared theta equals to 2 cosine theta plus 1. Now we need everything to be on one side. So let's add cosine squared theta on both sides. So this cancels, and now you're left with 0 equal. Let's write this one first, cosine squared theta plus 2 cosine theta plus 1. So now we have a quadratic equation in cosine. You can, if you want to, let x equal cosine theta. So if we let x equal to cosine theta, we'd end up with x squared plus 2x plus 1. You can do that if you want to, but I'm going to go ahead and factor this, leaving the cosine as is. So we have cosine square theta, so that means cosine theta and cosine theta. If you multiply them together, we get cosine square theta. Now the product is positive 1 and the middle term is plus 2, so that means they're both going to be 1. We have no other options. Okay, so that's the same as cosine theta plus 1 squared. Now we set each factor containing cosine theta equal to 0, so we have cosine theta plus 1 equals 0. We count it once because they're the same. Now solving for theta, we subtract 1 on both sides, so we have cosine theta equals to negative 1. Now remember, theta would have to be between 0 and 2 pi. Theta then must be equal to pi, right? Cosine pi is negative 1. Now that is the only solution to our trigonometric equation. I hope you find this video helpful. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.